I guess there is a soon coming a time where we will get rid of all these Christmas decoration. It's actually always so fast. Like, look at these beautiful angels here, and this is like the Bethlehem. We call it Bethlehem. Well, how do you say Bethlehem in English? Wait, I translate it for you, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's like very similar word to English, yeah, Czechia and English, but Germany it says kripl. In Czech it's just something else. And here you say Bethlehem, and Bethlehem is Bethlehem, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. Yeah, you say the same word actually. And then you see the star we have here, and there we have still, yeah. And there we still have like the tree here. Yeah. Sweet. I only turn off this. This is hilarious. So loud. Over. It is over. My pants are falling again. It seems like, he's so skinny. How do you do that, man? No, I'm not skinny. These pants are just hilarious. I'm using them only for you guys, like to wear everyday different clothes here. But I honestly tell you something. I have like home pants. I have like for a whole week the same one. Yeah? I don't change pants every day, but it's just for the video because I don't know. It's just I have this belief like if it's the same clothes, like except t-shirt. T-shirt I change and underwears and socks but like pants usually like not really like for home. I'm not even in them because I go work. I have different pants for outside. Then I have different pants for at work, which I change every day. But like I just don't want to sit down in the same clothes. So then I'm like having these pants just for sitting because they're just huge. I don't know. I got many pants from somebody, from some family member. But I actually never went with them somewhere. I wouldn't mind. They're nice, comfy, but they're just big. And I never dip them, because I use them for let's sit down, for you guys. The same this t-shirt. I'm like Salvation Army, really. Like my dressing room is like Salvation Army. Like not now, but I don't know when it was when I get so many t-shirts. There was a guy from our family, brother from my girlfriend. He started doing like a gym thingy, and all this Hollister. I don't buy that. Sorry, t-shirt. I really don't like even that. It's so It's not like I like more like slim fit stuff, clothes. But yeah. And I was the other day thinking like, hey, where was the last time I actually bought something for me, myself, pants or t-shirt? No way. Last time I ever bought something was maybe just underwears, because even this I got. Hilarious. I have so many, like not so many, but like not my girlfriend. She has like crazy so many clothes, but I have like, I think last time I bought a pants, it was in Czechia, maybe 2000. I will not count sweatpants. This I bought like 3 months ago. Yeah, but like a pants, some fancy pants. Not fancy, but like, you don't go with sweatpants everywhere, yeah, so it was, I bought in Vietnam 2016. I still have them, and they are in very good shape in Vietnam. And they say not good quality, huh? From Asia stuff. Not everybody say that, but some people say that. And I still have that. 9 years pants. This is the yellow one. I have the yellow. Sometimes you might see me sitting down with them. Yeah. And be well. I sometimes forget to say our greeting. Be well. I had a day off today and tomorrow go work. 11 hours. 11 hours. But I tell you something. I also have like these kind of thoughts like, well, if you don't go, if you wouldn't have to go, like let's say whatever happened, you maybe suddenly like somebody is coming to my house knocking on the door, it's like, hey mate, I have so much money and I just wanted to give you this 10 millions of euro, all for you, choose. Then I would be like, well, that's not a good example because I would have other stuff to do then, yeah. But what I try to say is like, I have these thoughts like where, yeah, and what else would you do? Yeah, it's like it's good to go out, yeah. And I really like. Sometimes it might seem not, but I really like spending time with people, like socializing. I really like that. Especially, I really enjoy it when people are nice, and I do not enjoy it when people are not nice. Yeah. But I really enjoy that, hanging out, and it doesn't no beside the drink, like not with the drink on a bar or just I like that. I like when people building something together, doing. I don't build. I work as a chef, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I think it's cool, and the whole thing, like like that we have to somehow cooperate as a team. For those of you who doesn't know, I work in a kitchen, like a hospital. There's like 10 at least people in the kitchen, yeah, 10, 12, sometimes more. And all cooking, yeah, and it's like it's actually interesting how that thing works, yeah, because we can also call it is work, and this guy is this girl, this man, they are like this, they're like that, and they're not nice. But when you put that thing aside, it's actually, if you can also see it, if you can really, sometimes it might be hard. I have the privilege now that it's like it's more nice than not nice, so I can see it and I can see like how actually beautiful it is, like when we all of us work, somehow it has to all work, because it's like somebody makes soup, somebody makes this, it's like, and then in the end all we have to assemble it. And I don't think we often see it, like all of us there, yeah, like how actually amazing we all work, like how we could be, because we just go work, all of us, yeah, we need the money, we need a salary in the end of the month, and definitely we need that. I'm there for it, yeah. If I don't get it, I don't do it for free, yeah? I will if somebody else, probably if the system would be different with the food and accommodation and a roof and all the bills what you have, maybe they wouldn't exist, bill, whatever, maybe they would not exist money, they would not exist bills, we would not be so Humpty, like we wouldn't be that we need so much of everything, and then we would basically build and help each other, yeah, just close by. We wouldn't need to go help somewhere else. All of us, we would do it close by, so it would work too. And this actually what we do, we just do it for money, yeah, because we need the money for a living, yeah. But sometimes we struggle because we many times feel like we gotta stay there. We don't have very much option, and we have to listen to certain people which might be mentally sick. And sometimes it's the bosses, sometimes it's the people who they think they are above us, yeah, and they are, partly, but if they think they are very much, they are sick very much. Yeah, when there is nobody above us. Yeah, there's no people above us. It's only because of the employment and people who use that power to treat other people badly. I hope the justice, but not the human justice, the God justice will get them. Yeah, that's not right. That's not good. And sometimes it might be hard. Yeah, to stay, or you gotta stay, or it's like you gotta do this, and you have a kids, you're alone, you know, when you try to live their life, Jesus Christ. And that's why I think we just don't forget how actually beautifully cooperate we there, because many times I hear like some other podcast I was listening about bees, how amazing, you know, they work, and ants, but we are very much the same. Very much, yeah. We being we are being like destructive to ourselves because we have also some kind of disease. But if I would like if I would consider like as a humans, all of us as a one race, then I would be like, we have like some kind of weird. We reach some kind of evolution level where we are, and we still like killing each other, and we are, you know what I mean, we're making ourselves sick, and we're still doing that. Yeah, all of us we somehow follow some certain patterns and traditions and whatever makes us the way we are now. I really strongly believe that we getting better. I really believe that. Better in the sense of good, better in the sense of helping each other, supporting each other, less sick, yeah, less hurting, less bad things, less negative. And I think we are heading not towards positive. Yeah, we go to positive, but we will cross also that positivity, and we go for like being okay, you know, with the life. Yeah, when the lion eats the antelope, yeah, it's not negative, it's life. You know, like where we live, and that's what I try to say. It's like positive is good, but you know, lion is a lion, and we just gotta keep a distance. That's all. But I think we getting like very much there. We at one point we will not accept any bad treatment, like, you know, and all that stuff. Now we do that. We believe in certain beliefs, but we're getting there. We are amazing species. And just I you know, I'm just slipping somewhere else, but I just want to again mention we do that. We cooperate with each other. We do this really a lot. We really do that. Yeah. Now I actually, when I tell you something, I didn't think about it like now. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. It's actually wow. I just opened up this topic, and it interests me because that's exactly what's happening at work, and when the company or wherever you work is bigger and bigger and even bigger, and you just see how like everything works there together. It's like, for them, take like an example, building cars. Yeah, like how they do that. Yeah? I just saw a few pictures and videos like this. Just without people even work the way it is, yeah. And even if it does computer and machines, it's all programmed by people, yeah. For now, yeah. But still, it's the cooperation. When you see it as a people, it's amazing, yeah. They do that for money, but still, like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually what you gotta do. We have no choice. I said it before, like, I've been born into this. And they said, you gotta do this, you gotta do kindergarten, school, you gotta do that, you gotta choose what to do, and then you gotta find work. And I lived on a time where, like, as fast as possible, some also wife where you would be not bad to marry, but you know, it's modern times, you don't have to marry. Then some kids, an apartment, and get out of the house also at one point. Yeah, you don't live with your parents until 30. And that's what I was born to, yeah. Like, there was not like, hey, You want to go to this life where you gotta, like, you know, pay taxes, going work. It's like, you look, there is a paths, both having a work. It's just one path. You call it work because you will be raised a certain way with those parents and formed, you know, and they didn't have the choice or whatever. They live certain way. They also have been certain way raised, and it will form you because you will grow up with other kids, and you have to go kindergarten when you actually spending time with another group of kids, which some of them might not be nice and they might hurt you a certain way. You might, then you might hurt somebody else because you just get that somehow. And then you go school, you know, and you have to, when you're 14 or 15, like, or 14, or decide already what you want to do the whole life. And then you got to find a work, you know what I mean. And you know what, do not get on a sick note much, because the employment, especially like private companies, they don't like the small ones, because, you know, just work even if you are sick. It's not nice if you are sick twice a year in a year, twice a year. And then you're getting the money, you gotta pay taxes and all that stuff. Or that's a one path, yeah. But you can build some kind of thing, they call it career. Like, you know, you will probably have to be workaholic if you want to be like boss, usually in the big companies. It means like you gotta be there. If your work time is 8 hours, 40 a week, you gotta do like 60, maybe 80. Prove yourself all the time, somehow, to the chef, to your boss, and, you know, trying to like really dig in, yeah. So this will be like a one path where you can go. Or the second path, you can choose, you can just go there, and you being born where you live, and you will get like these parents, and just I tell you, you will have work too, but you will not call it work, you know, because you will just naturally feel like to do something. So you're not gonna end up sitting on a sofa eating potato chips, watching TV, and getting just huge. No, you won't, because you will have a parents which you will observe since, like, you've been growing, like along, like we've been growing up along the parents who will just, I don't know, there is a neighbor coming and you just need help this or that. Is like, you just make farming, or you just like, you will have together in some community building a house because some people need a house, and you will just help each other, and you will just do what needs to be done. But it's going to be like kind of free, you know what I mean. You will have everything enough. You will not miss anything. Yeah, you know what I mean. But in this path, you will not have cravings. You will not have cravings like, I want a new Ferrari, or I want. You will not have that, because you will grow a certain way that there will be no temptation made by big companies. There will not exist ads. Yeah, they will not exist like these kind of pretended video, or like TV ads where somebody's telling you that you need something to get, but in order to get it, you gotta go through some stuff because you need the money for it. Well, this thing will not exist. People will be more like open, honest, no hiding. But you will not have a Ferrari. You will not have like iPhone, but you all will have very much the same basic best thing. Technology might be the same, but there will be not iPhone every year. There might be iPhone every 5, maybe every 10 years, and everybody will get it if it's necessary to have it. It's not a question who wants it, who not. You want it, that is it, and people will do it because they will like to do it. And maybe, you know what, maybe it will not exist because people will like, oh well, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to go to the big like houses where we assembling phones, or we're like, well, it's an example, yeah. We will not have it because nobody wants it. Like, what for we need Ferrari? Yeah, what for? Yeah. So for example, phone is cool, all right. so there will be not like this demand, like more, and collecting. So which path would you choose? Well, I go this way definitely, 100%. I don't have to think of it. Yeah. But I can say, well, but from where are you deciding? You could ask me, yeah? Like, because you're deciding with my conditioned mind, which I was already in this world and born, and but maybe there was this question, maybe there was this crossroad, yeah, before I was born. And I said, well, this kind of suffering seems interesting. Some people believe that. I don't believe it, yeah. And I tell you why I don't believe it, because I don't remember. It's like I say I don't remember it, and you can say, hey, well, because you forgot, you know. It's like you go through. They say it's like a curtain of forgetting. Whatever. You know what I mean? You can make up anything. If you like the story, rebirth, all that stuff. Yes, I'm not talking you out of it. I'm saying I do not believe that I choose something, yeah? I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I just don't believe it. If it exists, and then I'm like, all right, I was wrong, that's all. But I don't believe it, that I choose something. And even if it works like I choose, it probably means some essence of me, that it was just like, like imagine like two magnets. You are a one magnet, you are like the negative and positive pole, is like that. And you just go, or you float the other way around, you're floating, and there's two magnets. This is the two roads. And just one is more attractive. So you don't really choose it. You just gotta go there, because it doesn't work there. So if there was a choice, this was this, that it's like, imagine magnet, it's just you cannot. One side, it will just take you in, yeah? And so if there's a choice, it's like that. I don't really believe there is a free will. It's out. Yes, there is not. Yeah. I don't believe that. And I tell you something. For me personally, it's so liberating. I don't feel bad and stressy about it. I actually, it's cool. And then okay. Yeah, I cannot say like for 100% that I believe that, but I'm 37 years old, and after some already kilometers in my life, I am meeting people and all that stuff. Like, you know, I'm not old, but I'm also 15, and I came to conclusion for now, I'm changing my opinions, I'm changing my stance, and I'm, you know, I really evolving. I'm like, okay, I thought vegetarianism is good, this. I changed, but for now I would tell you that free will does not exist. I would tell you now, it seems like that there is not really choice, because even if you choose, we can do another video about it if you're interested, it's still, your choice might be conditioned by something before, yeah. So that's why it's like you're being pulled a certain way. So if there was a choice, these two paths, I was pulled a certain way. It's not that I choose, but some people like that, because they say why, because it gives them certain way of how to deal with hard things in their life. It's like they say, I chose it. Yeah, I chose it. And now let's see how I will deal with it. I really chose that. And I like that. It's like when you are in a situation which is pretty bad, you can say, well, somehow I got here, so somehow I want it to get here. And that's also the pulling. It's true, actually. You know? If the pulling exists, it's like, well, so I really wonder how this will end. Like, what's going to happen, actually. And many people help that. Me too. Many times before. I remember that, thinking of like, wow, I'm like on the end of the road. What's going to happen? And then something happened, and you're like, magic. Yeah. It just came on my mind. One thing, I never forget. I was 2016, was it? 2016. I was at New Zealand, working holiday visa. Nah, it was later on my your working holiday visa. Yeah, yeah. It's like you work, when you travel, you have the working visa. And I do remember I was at Auckland, and Auckland has like, I forgot Waikiki. I forgot. There is an island beside Auckland. I forgot the name. And I heard that there is a backpackers like, and they do some farming, and they have like just 2 hours a day, and you have accommodation and food for free. And like I had a working holiday visa, so I was like, hey, let's go. And I did not have so much money. I was just backpacker guy living in the cheapest hostels, bunk bed, sleeping like eight beds in a room, or 16. I remember in England. And I took the ferry to there, and I don't remember, $20 there, $20 back, and I was like, jeez, that's a lot of money, but I really didn't want to spend it, but I went there. And I don't know, it was afternoon or when, and then I was walking around, and I went to that exact address, and they said, well, we are full, yeah. And I was like, well, you are full now, we don't have any. Like, I didn't call there, guys. I did not have a SIM card. I didn't speak English that time at all. And I was like, all right, but thanks. And I left, and I was walking around the island. I do not exactly know why. And I was like, fine, what am I going to do? Because I didn't have a booked hotel at the city, and last ferry was leaving like 6. I don't know what I was expecting. I just was there. I ate some food beside, like on the beach, like on the bench. I met some people, and I think I thought that some magic will happen. I don't remember why not just left. I didn't know. But so fast it was dark, and I was walking around, and I was like, hey, on the small island, I was like, what am I gonna do? Evening, I was there, I don't remember what day. It was, I think, beginning of summer. It was like, I don't remember, November. I remember it was a cold night, really. I was walking, and I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I doing here? Like, what I'm going to do here? Like, there is no hotel, nothing. Where I go sleep? It's so cold. And I remember standing on the road, walking in the dark with my backpack on my bag, and thinking like, exactly this, yeah, what I'm just talking about. Like, how did I get here? What? Now I'm really interested. Like, it is interesting how this will unreveal. Like, what's gonna happen now? And I wasn't really like giving up. I just kept walking. But why I stayed there, I think I came afternoon, and I thought that I will just try to figure it out, like there is more farms, that I will just find something, but actually I did not find anything. Yeah. Nah, this was happening. No. I remember I came afternoon, and I lost it. I lost the, I missed the last ferry. This was happening, because I was like beside that store eating, and I missed it because I was walking everywhere. I was not really taking buses, and I missed that. And I was walking around and thinking what I'm gonna do, and it was dark then. And then I was like, really, this was a time when that moment I was lost. I was like, what? But I could freak out. I was like, what am I gonna do? Dark somewhere, cold, yeah. And I was like, I just probably sleep somewhere here. I don't know. And I was in a moment of like desperation. I wasn't really, because I gave up. At some moment I left something. I just let go something, whatever it was. And I was like, okay, I'm giving up, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I was all the scare and freaks out. I just let it be. I am giving up. Yeah. And in that moment, I remember I was on the road, crossroad kind of. There was 2 cars, one from back, one from side. Both of them stopped. They stopped. Just 2 cars stopped. And one lady came out, and I did not speak English at all. And she said, I think what she said, because I kind of understood little, but I was not good in speaking to her. But what I'm doing here, and if I need help, and I said, yeah, I told her this, but I don't know. I'm actually what I'm doing. I was like, yeah, I just left the ferry. The ferry just missed, and then the other lady that was in the car opening the window, and if I need help, and she said that the first car from the lady, we all came to the other car, and she said, well, if you want, you can sleep in our house, you know. I have a house with my husband here, like along the beach, and if you want, like, you can just come and stay overnight there. And I was like, wow, that's amazing, thanks. And she invited me there. Her husband came, they gave me dinner, they talk where I'm from, and like amazing, they gave me a room, shower I got, and morning she took me with her car, because I told her that I was also looking for that kind of work there. But then we talk like things like that I'm a chef and I'm looking for work because I have the working holiday visa, and she was driving me all and visiting some restaurants on that hotel there. Yeah. On that island. So this was beautiful experience. This was like something like that. So yeah, maybe we chose it, and then we are being pulled. So is it really choice? Is it a free will? Let me know down below in the comment section below. If you really think free will is existing, tell me something about it. I am all ears. Okay, gonna listen. Wow, 32 minutes. I won't upload this. This internet is too slow, guys, here. And don't forget, you're one of a kind. Smile more.